Please be advised that the following program contains language and content of an adult nature.
I'm Edward Asner.
I'm Jane Kasmerick.
I'm Dan Castellaneta.
I'm Ann H.
This is Alfred Molina.
I'm Christine Lottie.
This is LA Theater Works. I'm Susan Lowenberg.
What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun?
Inspired by these words from a Langston Hughes poem, Lorraine Hansberry created one of the great seminal works of American theater, A Raisin in the Sun. Her groundbreaking work, which opened on Broadway in 1959, chronicles the Younger family on the south side of Chicago. They are about to receive a sizable insurance check and soon begin clashing with one another over what to do with the money. This compelling portrait of competing dreams earned Hansberry the New York Drama Critics Circle Award for Best Play at the age of 29. She became the youngest playwright and the first African American to win that honor. And now, LA Theater Works presents A Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry, starring Judy Ann Elder, Corey Hawkins, Deirdre Henry, and Rutina Wesley.
And your teacher, Miss Taylor, as, narrator. Act 1, Scene 1. The Younger living room would be a comfortable and well-ordered room if it were not for a number of indestructible contradictions to this state of being. Its furnishings are typical and undistinguished, and their primary feature now is that they have clearly had to accommodate the living of too many people for too many years, and they are tired. Still, we can see that at some time, a time probably no longer remembered by the family, except perhaps for Mama, the furnishings of the room were actually selected with care and love and even hope, and brought to this apartment and arranged with taste and pride. That was a long time ago. Now, the once loved pattern of the couch upholstery has to fight to show itself from under acres of croquet doilies and couch covers, which have themselves finally come to be more important than the upholstery. And here, a table or a chair have been moved to distinguish the warm places in the carpet. But the carpet has fought back by showing its weariness with depressing uniformity elsewhere on its surface. Weariness has in fact won in this room. Everything has been polished, washed, sat on, used, scrubbed too often. All pretenses but living itself have long since vanished from the very atmosphere of this room. Moreover, a section of this room, for it is not really a room unto itself, though the landlord's lease would make it seem so, slopes backward to provide a small kitchen area where the family prepares the meals that are eaten in the living room proper, which must also serve as dining room. The single window that has been provided for these two rooms is located in the kitchen area. The sole natural light the family may enjoy in the course of a day is only that which fights its way through this little window. At left, a door leads to a bedroom, which is shared by Mama and her daughter Benitha. At right, opposite, is a second room, which is the beginning of the life of the apartment, was probably a breakfast room, which serves as a bedroom for Walter and his wife Ruth. Circle their names, guys, those are characters. Time, sometime between World War II and the present. Place, Chicago South Side. At rise, it is morning in the dark living room. Travis is asleep on the make-down bed at center. An alarm clock sounds from within the bedroom at right, and presently Ruth enters from that room and closes the door behind her. She crosses sleepily toward the window, and she passes her sleeping son. She reaches down and shakes him a little. At the window she raises the shade, and a dusky south side morning light comes in feebly. She fills a pot with water and puts it on to boil. She calls to the boy between yawns in a slightly muffled voice. Ruth is about 30. We can see that she was a pretty girl, even exceptionally so, but now it is apparent that life has been little that she expected, and disappointment has already begun to hang in her face. In a few years, before 35 even, she will be known among her people as a settled woman. She crosses to her son and gives him a good final rousing shake.
Wake up, Travis. Travis. Come on now, boy. Wake up. Come on, Travis. It's 7:30.
Her son sits up at last in a stupor of sleepiness.
I said, hurry up, Travis. You ain't the only person in the world got to use the bathroom.
The child, a sturdy, handsome little boy of 10 or 11, drags himself out of bed and almost blindly takes his towel and today's clothes from drawers and a closet and goes out to the bathroom, which is an outside hall and which is shared by another family or families on the same floor. Ruth crosses to the bedroom door at right and opens it and calls to her husband.
Just 5 more minutes. Travis, wake up. Whew. Walter Lee. Walter Lee, it's after 7:30. Let me see you doing some waking up in there now.
She waits.
You better get up from there, man. It's 7:30, I tell you.
She waits again.
All right. You go on ahead and lay there. And the next thing you know, Travis will be finished, and Mr. Johnson will be in there, and you'll be fussing and cussing around here like a madman. And be late, too.
She waits. At the end of patience,
Walter Lee, it's time for you to get up.
she waits another second, then starts to go into the bedroom, but is apparently satisfied that her husband has begun to get up. She stops, pulls the door to, and returns to the kitchen area. She wipes her face with a moist cloth and runs her fingers through her sleep-disheveled hair in a vain effort and ties an apron around her housecoat. The bedroom door at right opens, and her husband stands in the doorway in his pajamas, which are rumpled and mismatted. He is a lean, intense young man in his middle 30s, inclined to quick, nervous movements and erratic speech habits. And always, in his voice, there is a quality of indictment.